What's going on, guys? It's Angel Moncada with KRAV guy. Today's April 30th, and here's the deal for our class. Today is going to be geared on just flexibility and stretching, okay? Because let's face it, when we're sparring, majority of the kicks go to groin level, but let's face it, some of us want to kick up to the head too, and in order to get there, you got to invest some time into stretching. You gotta be flexible, right? But what all does stretching benefit? Okay, first of all, helps you out. One, with allowing more blood flow going to your muscle groups, okay? Two, it does somewhat help you out with your speed. But three, mostly, you're more agile. You're able to do more, okay? Now, with that also, Ms. Works, is there anything else I'm missing out, or is there more to it?
Stretching also helps with preventing injury. Maybe
That's
like
right.
when we were in our 20s or teens, back then in the day, you didn't have to stretch. I remember.
I'm 26 now.
I remember those days.
Right?
Just jump out there and do it.
Right, so and here's the thing about stretching though. You can't just go, wake up and go, you know what, I'm gonna stretch today. No, that's not how it works. Your body has to be warm, okay? Not just because you woke up sweaty in your bed and warm. I'm talking about your body has to be active and moving, okay? And here's the reason why. If you do a cold stretch and your body isn't warm, think of rubber bands, okay? If you pull a rubber band that's cold, it'll stretch, but it'll pop. Okay, and then it's just noodly, right? But if you warm up the rubber band, the elasticity of it, is that the right word, Ms. Works? Okay, I'm bad with my words. But the elasticity of it will stretch out even more, okay? So think about clowns before they blow up a balloon. They stretch those things out, then they blow it up, right? Good example. So here's the deal. With the stretching, don't do it cold. If you do a cold stretch, make it no more longer than 15 seconds, okay? And just get a good little stretch before you do a workout. I spend a good minute's worth of stretching on different areas of my body before I even go on a run. And I still stretch out my back because as you're running, you stretch that out too. But again, you guys know the generic stretches going over with our arms over and all that, so we'll break that down. But we're gonna do some stretching with our lower body, okay? Now, without anything, I'm gonna show you guys how to use this. This is my Taekwondo belt. But without this, keeping your legs straight, going all the way down, not bending your knees. Let me put this down right here for right now. So, and again, you want to go down, bring your head to your knees, okay? Now, about right here is where I get a good stretch. Right back here on my glutes, and the back of my calves right here too. It's a little bit on my hams, okay? But, I want to get a good stretch, not a strain. Look at my face, is all red now. You don't want that, okay? You want to be just relaxed, okay? You want to feel the stretch, and if that's as far as your body will allow you to go, that's where your limit's at, okay? And I have to stop myself. I'm really bad about being self-competitive, okay? I'm like, no, I can grind down, I can do it. You gotta be careful with that though, because you can actually injure yourself even more, okay? And I still remember this one day I was goofing around and I was dancing and I did the splits, but I didn't stretch. I pulled this ham and guess what? It took about 2 months for it to finally start healing up correctly too. So you gotta let it heal if you do overstretch. We'll talk about that soon. So, anyways, long leg stretch, go down. Objective primarily, to see how far you can go. Keep your back straight and go down off your hips. See if you can touch the floor. If you touch the floor, go to your heels and so forth. Now, from here, you got our basic 2 shoulder width apart. You can go down with both hands and try to go to your foot. Sometimes, especially guys, we get to right here. Guys ain't as flexible as the ladies are, okay? So, but again, you want to work your way down. How long should we do each stretch position? I'd say about 30 seconds, okay? Just don't over push it and, increments at a time, okay? Don't try to get a big stretch on one part and then do something else. Increments at a time. In the middle, you're gonna stretch back here and your glutes again and try to push. I'm pushing my head down right here, okay? And then 30 seconds over here. Now we get to something that's gonna assist us, okay? So we can tuck one foot in, wrap this around our foot, and Ms. Works, what's some other things, and other than a belt, what's some other things around the house they can use? Like an extension cord or something, or? You
can use an extension cord if you have a really long beach towel. I've got some of those. You can try to do that, but a lot of us are in the Taekwondo, so we have a martial art belt, but really just anything you can find that you can wrap around maybe not a bungee cord. I don't want that popping back in your face.
Right,
But
yeah.
definitely use something. If you lost control of it, it's not going to hit you.
Right, and so what I'm doing right here, guys, is I got this hook around my foot, and I figured out with me doing this, let me back up. Just pull yourself down, okay? But I found out for me, because some people are a little bit more flexible than others, I wrap this around my body, and I kind of come out, and I kind of wrap, and you see my foot, it kind of raises it up and gives it just a little bit more tension, okay? And I kind of shimmy, but from here I still go back down, I'm anchoring it back here. And I kind of want to pull my heel up a little, okay? That way I get that stretch. And then after that, I actually probably did it for about 45 seconds. I can feel it. Switch over to the other side. Put it around, and again, tuck the foot. Just works for me better. But again, you can always just grab, reach down, pull, anchor, there we go. And now I just lift that heel up. That way I get a stretch. Now here's the deal. There are different stretches where you can pull up, and that's different hip flexors that you're stretching out too though. So that's a good lower body stretch. Now, other than the back of our legs, let's go with the front of our legs too, okay? So from here, not everybody can just sit down on their butt like this, okay? This is flexibility, it's a lot on your hips too, okay? So guys, here's what I recommend. Put one foot out and actually make an S with your feet, a backwards S and a forwards S. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to, because your body's naturally gonna be at this 45 angle, right? You wanna turn your body following this knee. And here's what I want you to do, is put this chest to your knee, but see how my back just slumped over? Think of Iron Man, right? Get that beam going out. Now, with my hands, I'm gonna, one, hold my ankle, two, base out. That way I don't fall over, okay? Otherwise people are gonna laugh at you. You want to push your chest like you're going to beam down on your knee. So I'm keeping my back straight. I'm not slumping. I'm stretching my back. And I already feel it in my glute right here, okay? And this is what's going to stretch right here, okay? Where those dimples are. So, and you'd be surprised, it's very relaxing whenever you get used to it right there. So I'm pressing. And see, I can go all the way down right here when I slump. But if I keep my back straight, ooh, it's about right there. So you see the difference from here, and my back straight is way up here. So that's why it's important to straighten your lower back, chest up, and pivot down. And again, 30 seconds, switch, and then same thing. Base to ankle, base on the ground. Got your S going around, and press. I need to do this stretch a little bit more too. Woo. All right, now from there, if some people can do it, like we were saying, we want to stretch the front part of our body, our legs too. So just put one leg behind you, okay? And preferably, I like to roll up on my instep right here and kind of keep that foot next to me. This alone right now would be a stretch for people that's not flexible, okay? And if that's a stretch, do that for 30 seconds, okay? You may be maybe right here, but that's okay. But you can always lower yourself. Once you achieve this goal, and some of you guys may already know how to do that, use your hands and just lower yourself down. See how right there, I'm starting to feel a stretch right there in those hips too. But I want to target my quads, okay? So as I go down, I'm just pressing, I'm just laying down right here, okay? Some people bounce. I just try to keep that knee down a little bit. I'm not forcing it down, but I'm just putting a little bit of pressure, about 10%. 30 seconds, okay? And then switch them out. But right now, here's what I want you to watch out for. There's a little curvature. That may affect your back a little bit though, okay? So what you do to fix that is honestly go back up and just relax right there, but push your hips down. That will ease up the pressure on your lower back. And then vice versa. Switch out. Woo. And then lower yourself down, okay? Good 30 seconds, and here's the deal. Get a good workout in. You can do blast classes with the shadow fighting, you know, the whole 5.5 minute workout circuit training that we had that you guys did probably about 2 or 3 times already. You can redo that. You can implement different workouts on that, guys. Or it's a beautiful day, and you know, I can open up the garage door. Beautiful day to go run, okay? So today's is making a cardio day. You go ahead and get pre-stretch out a little bit, you know, minutes worth. run a little bit for like another minute, stretch out one more time, and then what we're gonna do, get a good run. After the run, that's where you're stretching. And Ms. Works, how long do you think they need to run?
I would say I run a minimum of 2 miles. Now, if you can't get 2 miles in, and well, that's what I do. But I mean, if you can't do that, then think about it like this, guys. It's 1 mile up and 1 mile back. It's 2. If you can't, do a half. Cut it in half. Work your way up to that 2. Okay. So just remember, however far you go, you get too tired, you have to work your way back. So
right.
That's the one thing to remember. But that's what I do. I usually track it by mileage. I don't do it by speed or anything like that. Some of you guys do. How fast can I go? I just go by mileage. So.
Right. See, I hate running, and if you're one of those people who hate running too, here's the deal. It is what it is. Now, we're not gonna if someone's chasing us for 2 miles, we really messed up somewhere. But, granted, the most we should be able to run is maybe 50 yards or something like that, okay? Just, but, anywho, that sums it up real quick, guys. And if there's any questions, definitely comment down below. And, here's the deal. With me hating running, I told myself I'm gonna run for 30 minutes total. Run 15 minutes, run 15 minutes back. Just like what Miss Works did. And actually, I think you told me that, Miss Works.
Yep.
So, and again, just set a timer of how long you want to run.
And
then
turn
divide
around
that in
and come
half,
back.
and then that's your time to run back, okay? Now, running back may be a little bit slower because you're already kind of fatigued, but by that time, you should already have your second wind. Other than that, I believe that's it, guys. If there's any questions like, hey, I need to stretch out another part of my body that you didn't demonstrate, I'll definitely help you guys out with that too, though, and I'll probably put up a link or something too, okay? It looks like you have something to say, Ms. Works. No? Okay. I believe that's it, guys. So you guys take it easy. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe.